I am having a bittersweet morning. The sweet part of it is that I'm about to go to the archery range with my first ever bow. This is a Galaxy takedown recurve bow. It is 66 inches in length. It has a 20-pound draw weight, and it's mine, oh mine. Her name is Ellie, and I took a class at the archery range and I really liked it, so I decided to get my own bow. I have my arrows and everything, and I'm excited to go. Now, the bitter part of this morning is that I was doing my leg workout and I was doing squats with a 10-pound dumbbell. And when I squatted down and lifted the dumbbell like this, it slipped out of my hand and flew right onto my computer screen. Like, I was like this close to the computer screen because it had my workout on there that I was doing, and it just flew and hit the screen. This is what it looked like earlier. It was like flashing a little bit, and I was able to back up my stuff because I could still see the screen. So I just grabbed my hard drive and backed it up really quick. And then now it just looks like this whenever you try to turn it on. I have an appointment with Apple at 6 p.m. I'm not gonna stress too much about it. I did cry a little. I was fine because I knew I'll be able to get it fixed, but then I was stringing my bow and I messed up on stringing it, and then I cried. But I am better now. I just had to let it out and I'm good now. Today is very bittersweet, but we're gonna get it fixed, and in the meantime we're gonna go shoot some arrows. Got the whole archery range to myself. Of course, the second I get here I have to use the bathroom. I'll be shooting at this one, or no, this one right here. Okay, please be easy on me here. This is my first day going to the archery range, and if you are someone that does archery, you'll see that I'm leaning too much backwards. My grip on my bow is incorrect, and I'm forcing myself to let go of the string instead of it naturally releasing. Later that day, a man who was shooting also came over and gave me proper form and shooting tips that helped dramatically. So next time I go to shoot, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. Okay, out of all my arrows, I only got 3 on the board. You know, this was just a little warm-up. Here's the damage. So many hit the ground, and then this one hit the side here. I got 2, 1 in 5, 1 in 6, and then my last one in 9. But we're making progress. I think this arrow is cooked, y'all. I cannot get this out. Another thing on the stance, you want to...
Yeah, what's the best stance?
You want to make sure you have your legs shoulder width apart.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
then...
for me, that would be like this.
Yep, and then your arms straight forward. And then kind of like have your head, like kind of align it with your arm, and then slightly put your chin down like this. And then... Chin
under your shoulder blade, kind of? Or just parallel with it?
Yeah, just parallel. But just kind of tilt your head, just like this is straight, this is kind of tilted just a little bit.
Okay.
And then you want to have like a little, you want to make sure your hand kind of goes to the corner of your mouth.
So this for me would be here?
Yeah. And then kind of like have your elbow a little bit upwards.
Raised?
Uh-huh.
So in this kind of position, as opposed to me.
Yeah.
I was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So that.
Yep. And then, so arms straight ahead, head a little bit tilted downwards, and then you'll pull, and then you'll stop pulling like around right here.
At your mouth?
Yep.
It's more
that's what they taught me. So. Just finished my first day at the archery range. I was here for like probably 2-ish hours. I met 2 people. There's this one retired man who I think it was like his 3rd or 4th day shooting, and then this other guy who's been shooting for like 13-14 years, and he was actually helping me with my form and shooting, and it helped a lot, all of the tips that he gave me. And then he was like, everyone that comes here is usually really nice, but you want to just bring a knife with you because you're too young and pretty to be out here by yourself. And I was like, so you're telling me that I should start knife training too? Because imagine how cool it would be to be good at archery and knives. That'll be pretty sick. But now I gotta get ready to go to this Apple appointment to see if they can fix my computer. Recently, I've been reading Nier Automata. I'm playing the game right now. I'm on 9S's section of the game, and I bought this book a couple years ago thinking it would be really cool to have the book version, and since I started 9S's story, I thought it would be cool to start this. So it's basically starting from the beginning of the game and just telling a little bit more backstory on everything. And while it's fun, I kind of want to read like another story. So I was kind of torn between Catabasis and the Odyssey, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the Odyssey. I remember reading a little bit of it in school, but that was a long time ago. I'll probably start it tomorrow. I'm about to watch a movie with my friend, and I'm exhausted. Today was such a long day with all of our fun adventures.
Oh my god, he's canceled. He was the one that was about to jump off the bridge?
No,
off the roof?
no.
Oh, okay. I'd say he should have.
Hi, it's another morning. I am just finishing up some oatmeal, and I have to go to work early today. I decided not to read the Odyssey yet. I sat down to read it and I wasn't really feeling it right then. And so instead I'm reading The Saffron Kitchen by Yasmin Crowther. It's pretty good so far. I'm on page 32 right now. It's about this family that lives in London. They're from Iran, and they are just so far in the book where I'm at. They are going through kind of like an event just happened, and the family's kind of like a little rocky right now, but it's pretty good. You're getting the perspective of the daughter, who is dealing with the event the most because it happened to her, and then right now I'm on the mother's perspective, and she's going back to Iran because she's just troubled with so much emotion right now. But I wanted to talk about how recently I've been enamored of many different hobbies, and it's a tiny bit overwhelming because I'm actually putting so much effort into those hobbies. And usually when I get interested in something, I don't really put too much effort into it because I know that I'm gonna just fall in love with something else. But this is one of the first times where I get interested in something and I'm actually sitting down and doing the work and learning about it and actually seeing progress. I recently started archery. I recently started sewing, and I've been back in the gym for 3 weeks now, which is really nice. And there's just so much other things that I'm interested in starting, but I'm trying to give myself some breathing room so that I can at least do these hobbies with as much effort as possible, and then once those feel like routine, I can add in others. So I want to eventually get a DJ controller, and I thought it would really be cool to create my own DJ sets, like from my room or something, just as fun. Like, I'm not trying to get paid from it or anything, or do it for a career. Maybe it will turn into one, I don't know, but I just want to do it because it sounds really fun, and I love music, and I've always wanted to try to DJ, and you know, why not? So I'm saving up for a DJ controller right now. But I felt really inspired by Alyssa Liu's performance in the Olympics, and how she's basically, I think she said, I don't know, I read it in a comment on TikTok, I'm not sure if she actually said this, but they said that she just said, like, she doesn't find determination or discipline, she literally just gets up and does it. And that really inspired me to just focus on everything that I truly want to do and follow whatever interest I have and do it to the best of my ability, because at the end of the day, the time is going to pass whether you do something or not, whether you spend the 30 minutes scrolling on your phone or 30 minutes working out or reading a book. The time is going to pass either way, so why not use that time in doing something that you truly love? Or why not spend that time actually doing what you're interested in, instead of just thinking about it and being like, oh, one day I want to start this, but I can't today because I have to go to work, or blah, 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 blah. Like, you can make the time, like try to wake up earlier to do it, but it depends on your schedule, you know? Some people genuinely work from morning to the very last minute of the day and cannot focus on anything else, which is valid. But in my head, I'm just thinking, why not take those risks? Why not say hi to that stranger? Why not dive deeper into that topic that you wrote in your iPhone notes that caught your interest? Why not dive deeper into that? Oh, I also started finally back into practicing guitar. I forgot to mention that. But I do feel a little bit regretful because I have wasted so much time not doing what I wanted to do, and just thinking about it and thinking that doing what I want to do is a waste of time. But a waste of time was me sitting down thinking that it was a waste of time instead of actually doing it. I started practicing guitar in 2016 or 2015, and we were going through a lot of homelessness at the time, and I'd have to put my guitar in storage, or I wouldn't be able to practice because we're sleeping in the car and all that stuff. But I still, for some reason, I still feel regretful. Like, I could have been a beast at guitar by now. 10 years, almost 11 years, I could have been really good at guitar. But it's better to start later than not at all. I saw a video where the person was talking about how you can do all of the things that you're interested in, you just have to split the interests. Like, for example, take 1 week to do guitar and sewing, and then the next week to do DJing and archery, for example. Or if you are able to, you can maybe split it into 2 days. Like, 2 days is spent on this and that, and then 2 days is spent on this and that, and then you go through the cycle. And you can also use that to see what sticks and what doesn't stick. And if you are like, oh, I actually don't like this hobby as much as I thought I would, then just drop it. There's so much to be interested in. And there's also the fact that interests tend to come at certain moments in your life. So while you're interested in one thing in this period of your life, you might not be interested in that in a different period of life, and I feel like that's okay. You shouldn't force yourself to stay in one interest just because you've put in a lot of work. It's okay to let yourself to naturally drift off of that interest and move on to another. Like, there's no rule book to all this, you know? Just try to get all of your ideas out, and don't feel guilty about starting something new and not completing the other. Like, it's okay to walk away for a little bit and take a break, you know? But yeah, I am gonna finish my oatmeal and go to work.
this is $20. People to The Exorcist? Yeah, he's like, oh man, Gods of Egypt, my favorite. That's my shit.
Yesterday I went to an estate sale. It was my first ever estate sale, and the house was humongous. There were so many rooms, and the person who lived there had so much stuff, and it felt like I stepped into like the 70s or even the 60s, honestly. And I thought the house looked really pretty and interesting, and it was a type of like interior that you really don't see nowadays. Like if you're buying a new house or renting an apartment, there's just no personality in a lot of places anymore. So it was really nice to see a place like that. Today I went to this place called Videodrome, a video rental store in Atlanta, and they said that someone dropped off their entire film collection, and so they were doing like a sidewalk sale. And I was like, okay, I'll stop by to see. And I got there probably like 10 minutes before they opened, and it was already like a semi-long line. And I was not expecting all of the DVDs that I saw. I thought it was just gonna be like a couple of DVDs out on the sidewalk, probably like 3 bins or so, but there was a lot of bins, and the line just got so long after I lined up, so I'm really happy that I got there early. I did miss out on a couple of things. Like there's this one, I think someone put back Princess Mononoke, and I reached for it at the same time this other girl did, and I was like, oh, but I just let her take it instead, because I don't know, I'd rather have someone else get what they really like than me, because you know, eBay exists. Like I can just get something online. There's a bunch of thrift stores that sell DVDs too. It doesn't have to be this place in particular. After seeing the stuff outside, I went inside to check out, and there was a whole bunch of other bins too, and I was like, this person was probably collecting DVDs since they were 2 years old. There was just so many DVDs. So I'm gonna show you my little haul. From the estate sale, they had a bunch of vinyls for only $1, but the room that I was in was pretty crowded, so I only got one vinyl. It says Love Themes from Great Operas, Frank Chaxfield and His Orchestra. It's this one here. This one was really cool. They had a whole bunch of these magazines, but I wanted this one because it had Muhammad Ali on it. But this is a Life magazine from 1970. Like, it's really, really cool and fun to just read through and see the different things that they were selling back then, the different advertisements, and then the different articles of what's going on politically. In the person's closet from the estate sale, I got this cute belt. Another item I got is this jacket right here. I got this because I thought it would be cool to like take a really cool ribbon and put it through these little grommets. I think it would be really cool to do that and just enhance any outfit that I have on and change it depending on the color scheme that I'm wearing and stuff. I've always wanted one of these for this bookshelf right here, so I'm pretty excited that I got this. I'm gonna put it at the top of the bookshelf. It's in the closet, but I also got this really cute cheetah print scarf from the estate sale. I think it's really cute, and it was very soft, and everything that she owned was in pristine condition, especially her dishes. She had so many dishes, so I ended up getting a set of 2 mugs and then these 2 plates, which is so beautiful. And I also got this bowl that I thought was really unique. And now for the DVDs that I got. First one is Tekken Vengeance. I got it because we like the video game, and yeah, it was like $3, so why not? That's the only reason I bought it. I got Attack on Titan Season 2, which is really cool, on Blu-ray, by the way. It says episode 14 to 25. This is Spirit of Wonder. I thought this would be pretty cool. This was probably the most expensive DVD. This one was $20. I don't know anything about it, but it says it came out either in 2001 or 2003, but I'm sure it'll be a pretty cool movie. Catch Me If You Can. I heard that this movie's really, really good, so I saw it and I was like, well, I can finally watch it now. I got A Room with a View. This one, I heard about the book. I heard that the book was really good, and I was like, oh, they have a movie. I got Gothica with Halle Berry in it. I got Ginger Snaps. I recently watched this movie in October and I really enjoyed it. And so I was like, I saw it and I literally gasped. I was like, I have to get this. And the cool part is that they had the second one there too. So I got both. This movie, I got it because Joaquin Phoenix is in it and I thought the cover looked pretty cool. This movie, A Tale of Two Sisters, I've been wanting to watch this, but I'm kind of scared to because it's a horror movie. I got Howl's Moving Castle. This one was $10 and it's not even opened. It's literally pristine condition, which is awesome. This movie, Back to the Secret Garden, I recognize the actress from this movie called Push. That movie had Dakota Fanning and Chris Evans in it, and I thought the cover was kind of cute, so I got this one. And then the last one I got is Eden of the East, Paradise Lost. I've been wanting to watch this for a very long time now, so I grabbed it as fast as possible when I saw it.
We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive.
You know me well, usually call me Nines, so... So what do you think? I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.